This is the part that society won't tell you. This is the part that the mainstream systems, like the media, like the government, like our education system, very important here, won't share with you. The Akashic Record is very much known as a legitimate place. It exists and resides starting from the fourth dimension, can be accessed at the third dimension, but mainly lives in its highest vibrational state among the fifth dimension and beyond. It is a galactic cosmic record. You can think of it as a library of information of every single thing that exists. Yes, literally everything. More and more people among the spiritual community will begin to channel this very important message around what's happening on the planet versus times past, not just on what we've seen or read or heard about in our history books, but before that, the untold part of history, her story, the story essentially on Earth, and how things have sort of led up to this point where now we have these ancient beings and extraterrestrials and dark energies sort of playing this game of life with the light. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more talk and knowledge, teachings, and awareness around the concept of the Akashic Record. And what we're also seeing is because more and more of humanity is awakening to their truth, i.e. dropping the illusions in their life and healing generational traumas, either from past lives or early childhood wounding, this ultimately leads to a collective expansion in consciousness, which is why we are seeing such a consistent attempt at innovation through technology, understanding consciousness, this implementation of consciousness, the evolution of consciousness. How does the brain work in a state that goes beyond the physical being, where intuitive information can be downloaded, where people have these clear senses? And so the Akashic Record not only holds the information and holds the secrets for these things, but it is a tall tale key for many scientists and researchers to get a better idea about the story, the creation in essence of consciousness that resides for the collective. Elon Musk has also created, among the many reasons why he created this brain microchip and why they're working on creations now to transplant our consciousness as a soul into a chip that can then be transplanted into an eternal cloned robot, like a human body, if you will, channeling that Carbon show from Netflix, forget what it's called, but really these things that you see are disclosure. And so the dark energies have to, by default of their existence being here, disclose this information to humanity so that humanity knows what's going on. But it's just that humanity is slow to catch up, obviously, because our awareness, our consciousness is not at necessarily all the same level to receive that information as something that's going on that's not right within technology or within the world today. So we're all at different levels in our life, but the most important information to remember here is that it is perfectly legit and proven and has many, many trial and error experiences, many testimonials and reviews from folks all around the globe and throughout time talking about the Akashic Record. The Akashic Record is also mentioned in various different names throughout religious texts like the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, and in the polytheistic religions as well, through Taoism, Buddhism, Hinduism. They all have similar yet different terminologies around this galactic record, this library where all information of every soul's record in existence, including creation and idea, thought, deed, and intention, resides. And this information is readily available to us and is already previewed in us through our DNA. And so this is why there's so much fascination around DNA. There's so much fascination around consciousness and the brain in studying sleep, because these neurological and hereditary genetic factors have a huge contribution to what is already in existence today with the Akashic Record, the Akasha, the very place where all information resides. Now, one last thing, Archangel Metatron is known as sort of the keeper of the Akashic Record, but there are many ascended masters and guides that kind of help to watch over and serve as guardians for the Akashic Record. And it could be that you might have a spirit guide or a passed on loved one that would be the bridge or the gatekeeper to help you in the etheric, so behind the veil, to connect with your Akashic record. But again, I must stress that it's important to hire a practitioner. If you're going to start engaging with this work, you might have real world examples when you're sort of learning about the Akashic record and your past lives, how it connects with you and what you're experiencing in your everyday life. You can book a psychic reading with me. I'd be more than happy to channel for you. But if I feel that I might not be the right fit, then I might just be able to send you a reference with someone that I know who's a certified Akashic Records teacher. So I hope that this video helped. Save and share this for future reference, and until next time, collective, go and grow.